Two viewers from my old Nextcloud setup guide pointed out some improvements that needed to be addressed for improved functionality and security. This video is the new improved guide to set up Nextcloud thanks to their input. The best way to think of Nextcloud is that it's a complete open source platform for productivity. There's a free version for home and student users, but Nextcloud also offers premium versions for companies and other professional organizations. Just like Google Workspace and Microsoft 365, you can create, upload, access, share, and edit documents online. What's more, Nextcloud also provides its own versions of apps for communicating using chat and also video calls. Plus, if you'd like to keep all your productivity in one place, you can manage your existing email and calendars by linking your accounts. All the features are available for mobile and web. While collaboration is a key focus, individuals can also choose Nextcloud as a private alternative for personal productivity where your data isn't accessible by third parties. There are some limitations which you should be aware of. The first is that unless you have the necessary networking expertise, you will need additional help to have access to your data outside of your office or home network. By default, Nextcloud is configured for users on the same internal network. Similar to open source services such as Jellyfin and Image, Nextcloud requires either a physical private server or a cloud server for remote accessibility. However, there is a third alternative that I demonstrate later in this video using Tailscale. To begin with, you'll want to download and install Docker on your UGREEN NAS if you don't already have it. This can be done through UGOS, either via a web browser or the official UGOS application on your computer. As covered in my previous video, Docker is a program that enables you to manage a variety of applications on your UGREEN NAS. Docker can be thought of as a platform with its own collection of programs, known as containers. These containers are self-contained programs designed to execute specific tasks. This process is essential for creating the Nextcloud container and setting up your Nextcloud account. On your UGREEN NAS, open File Manager and go to your Docker shared folder. Create a folder named Nextcloud. Inside that, create the following subfolders: Data, Config, DB, Redis, Custom Apps, Themes, and HTML. In the Nextcloud folder you just created, you now need to create a new text file named .env. Paste the following and change the placeholder strings with your own passwords, plus replace the time zone information with your own personal location. You can find your time zone using the link in the description. Now drop the .env file into the root Nextcloud folder alongside your other folders you just created. Then rename it again to remove the .txt suffix. In the UGREEN Docker app, go to Projects and then Create Project. Name it Nextcloud. Now you'll be pasting the updated YAML as part of the container creation. There are two updates from the previous setup process in my last video. The first is instructions in the YAML to pull passwords from the .env file for better security. The second is an update to enable Nextcloud to run background processes and tasks automatically. It also includes a fix to ensure that the custom setting changes that you make don't disappear if you need to update the Nextcloud image in the future. Paste the updated YAML I created into the dialog here. There's a link to the new YAML available in the description. Now click Deploy and wait for the container to launch. Wait another 2 to 5 minutes while the Nextcloud container downloads all the necessary files to your NAS. Then use your NAS IP and the Nextcloud port number in a web browser to launch the initialization process for your Nextcloud account. You'll now be prompted to use your admin username and password from your .env file to log into your account. There are two key improvements using the new updated guide. For a start, all sensitive passwords are now pulled automatically from your .env file. This follows the best practice of keeping your credentials separate from the YAML and more secure. Another change in the YAML will improve the functionality of Nextcloud. By default, Nextcloud uses something called Ajax cron, which only runs background tasks when someone actually clicks a button in the web browser. If you don't log in for a day, no background tasks run. By adding the cron service, it runs every 5 minutes regardless of user activity, and it handles file indexing, email notifications, and database optimization. Next, you must tell the system to use the cron service that we just built. Log into your Nextcloud as admin. Click your profile icon in the top right and go to Administration Settings. On the left sidebar, click Basic Settings. Under Background Jobs, select the radio button for cron, and then you're done. Nextcloud also has an official app which can be found on the Google Play Store or Apple App Store. On first use, you'll be prompted to add your IP address and port number for your Nextcloud configuration before being asked to log into your account. Once logged in, you can have access to all the same functionality as the web version. Like Jellyfin and Image, Nextcloud is a free open source service requiring self-configuration for remote access. To access Nextcloud outside of your home network, you must set up remote access yourself. There is no centralized infrastructure provided for internet access to your Nextcloud account. The simplest method is to use Tailscale VPN or a similar VPN unless you have the necessary expertise to create your own hosting solution. For a detailed description of Tailscale, check out my previous video about how to set up Jellyfin remote access using Tailscale. That video gives you the entry-level walkthrough on understanding and setting up Tailscale on your NAS. Just like Jellyfin, you'll need to use your unique Tailscale IP and the port number for the Nextcloud container to access Nextcloud when you're away from your home network. The NAS's IP address can be found on your Tailscale machine list. The port number can be found in the web URL interface and by default is 8080. Now, when you want to access Nextcloud remotely, you must remember to turn on your Tailscale app on your phone or computer to connect to your NAS at home. Thank you for watching, and as always, it would be great if you were to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content on personal technology and the connected home.